Live from the Warrior Gymnasium on the campus of Galt High School. Touchdown Production, celebrating 11 years of local high school sports television, is proud to present the CIF Sac-Joaquin Section Les Schwab Tires Division 5 Basketball Semifinals, presented by Farmers Insurance. Today in the semifinals of Division 5 girls basketball, your number 5 seed, Forest Lake Christian Lady Falcons, take on the number 1 seed, the Bradshaw Christian Pride. Both teams are only one win away from their trip to Arco Arena to play for the section title. So don't you dare go anywhere. We've got Lady Falcons playoff basketball right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. And then there were the three teams still playing in the foothills, and they are all named the Falcons. Today at Galt High School, we'll see 2 of them as Forest Lake Christian High School places 2 teams in the top 8 in Division 5. First up is the Lady Falcons as they go head-to-head against the number 1 seed, the Bradshaw Christian Pride. And then in Game 2, we'll see the Forest Lake boys in action as the Falcons take on the Sierra Christian Bears. So get ready for some great playoff action wherever you are across our Foothill network of stations. This is Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown welcoming you to Galt High School, the home of the Warriors and the famous red floor and the site of this year's Division 5 basketball semifinals. Our producer and director today is Gil Dominguez, and of course the rest of the Touchdown Production sports team is on hand for week 2 of our playoff coverage. And Paul, the Lady Falcons are only 1 game away from a trip to Arco Arena.
Boy, that's a big deal too, Marty. 1 game away. These Lady Falcons are flying high under new coach Ken Holt, who took over for Steve Keller after week number 6 in the preseason, and he has guided these Lady Falcons to an 18-9 record and co-champions of the Christian Valley League. And they've become number 5 in the playoffs.
Yeah, and their first playoff game was at home where they defeated Valley Christian 46-28. Then they went on the road beating the number 4 seed Mountain Oaks 49-20.
You know, but today in Galt, they will have their toughest test so far as they face the number 1 seed Bradshaw Christian, a team that they've already lost to this year 51-45.
Yeah, that's true, but it was a very competitive game back in December when the Falcons endured a 5-game losing streak before they got back on their feet. And they are looking to make up that loss today. So as the teams continue to warm up, we'll take our first break of the afternoon, and when we come back, we'll talk to Lady Falcons head coach Ken Holt, and then get ready to tip it off after we remind you that this exclusive coverage of the Minors are done last week. The Forest Lady Falcons basketball is being underwritten this afternoon by Hanson Brothers Enterprises. HBE Rentals is open daily and is a full-service rental facility, and they supply yard help to get you ready for the winter. HBE has aerial lifts, chippers, weed eaters, trenches, tractors by Bobcat and Kubota, pressure washers, backhoes, and much, much more. Everyone knows it's cheaper to rent than to buy, but when you are ready, HBE also has equipment sales. They are committed to providing quality products and service, and they have done this since 1953. It's HBE Rentals, proud to be a part of the Hanson Brothers Enterprises, where no project is too small.
And by our friend Dallas Wilhelm at Soft Answers. Dallas is your local computer genius and specializes in computer software management, design, and consultation. That's why Dallas and Soft Answers is the best friend your computer and your computer system ever had. Dallas is the one to call for all those hard-to-solve computer problems. And when time is of the essence, you need to get those problems solved fast. So make your computer and computer system your friend again with help from Dallas Wilhelm and Soft Answers, a proud supporter of Nevada Union Sports.
And by Hills Flat Lumber Company. Now is the time to see the outdoors from the inside of your house with windows and doors from Hills Flat. Hills Flat carries a complete line of doors and window products from Jedwin, Solitude, Certainty, Mercer, and Velux. They can provide new or replacement windows, and at Hills Flat Window, door specialists are always on hand in both stores. They offer wood, vinyl, patio, and garden doors, skylights, and they have the rental tools you need for easy installation. So shop where the pros shop at Hills Flat Lumber Company in Colfax and the newest store in Grass Valley.
And by Auburn Self-Storage, Renee and Steve Mead want to introduce you to Auburn Self-Storage. Serving the community now for over 10 years, you'll find the Auburn Self-Storage provides everything you're looking for in an off-site storage facility. From 24-hour video surveillance to their exclusive individual door alarms, Auburn Self-Storage is a clean, modern, and secure facility. They have 750 units on site, and one is just right for you. It's all at Auburn Self-Storage, the home of your second garage.
And by Touchdown Productions, celebrating a decade +1 of local sports television. This is Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown saying thank you for joining us tonight, and be sure to tune in next time as we continue our road to Arco Arena. Our next game is right here at Galt High School as the Forest Lake Falcons boys play the Sierra Christian Bears. Both teams are only one win away from a date at Arco Arena, so be sure to tune in for the Falcons versus the Bears as we continue the tradition of high school sports television right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. And let's go down to just off of center court to Gil Dominguez with Ken Holt. Gil, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Marty. I'm down here with Coach Holt. And Coach, how exciting for you taking over the team during the preseason and now winding up here in the semifinals.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. I took over after 6 games, and the girls made quite a few adjustments. I changed a lot of the offense, a lot of the defense, and they adapted really quickly. And so I think the hardest part was to memorize all the names. We have, I call it the killer K's. We have Michaela, Kate, Katie, and Kelsey, and that was tough. That was tough.
That is tough to get those names. And I noticed on your homepage on the results there, that was also a period where the Lady Falcons ran into a little speed bump. They had that was right in the middle of a five losses in a row for them.
Yeah, getting started. I know that when I first took over, I actually had commitments to a couple other things. Mrs. Clough actually had to fill in for a couple of tournament games, and I was actually in Arizona with my older son during Christmas time. So it all happened pretty quickly, and so in a very short time, though, they made some adjustments and started getting in a winning note and did a good job.
They did, and they caught back, and of course they got the number 5 seed, got a couple big playoff wins. Last week you guys was on the road. That was a very big win for you.
Mountain Oak, which they were the number 4 seed. They believe they had something like a 21-3 record. So it's always tough to go on the road, but we felt pretty confident. We play a pretty tough preseason. We play a lot bigger public schools, and played Christian Brothers, the number 1 seed in the 4th in Division 4 a couple of times. Very good team. So I think we were a tough preseason preparedness for the league, and we co-championed the league champion with Vacaville, and we beat them the first time. And so we've been playing pretty well late.
Now, the team you're facing today, the Bradshaw Christian Pride, team that you played back in December. Of course, I think it's fair to say that that was a different Colfax team, Forest Lake team that you played them back then.
Actually, they played them prior to me taking over, and I actually watched part of the game, and it was really a back-and-forth game, very close game, and Bradshaw ended up winning the game I believe it was 41-35, so it was a very, very good game. But today, I believe Bradshaw has gotten better, so have we. So it'll be an interesting matchup. It'll be a very, I think, physical game. So we're interested to get started and play.
What are the keys to success for you against this Pride team?
Well, Bradshaw has two post players that are really very good. They score about half their points. So we're going to have to try to keep the ball in their hands down low, and we'll do some fronting and some other things to try to preventing passes from getting down low. If we can do that, cut half the points, and we might have a chance.
Maybe some tickets to a local movie theater or something. Get them out here.
Yeah, that sounds good. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
And on your side, what are you guys going to do offensively?
You know what? We're prepared. Bradshaw mixes it up a lot. They run man, they run zone, they run matchup zone. They do a little bit of everything, and so we're actually prepared to do whatever they throw at us. We've faced some teams, pretty much play a lot of man, and the last 2 games we've actually faced teams that play zone, and we have a pretty good shooting team. So that hopefully is right up our alley. So it'll be an interesting game. Looking forward to it.
Now you got a couple of experienced guys on the bench there helping you out. One of them, Steve Hoosfeld.
Yes, very good coach. He actually coached a lot of these girls for the last 3 or 4 years, the JV squad, and a lot of experience and very, very good assistant coach. And also Jessica Lockhart, who was the JV coach, and actually new this last year or so, but gained a lot of experience this year. Had a pretty good squad, and so it's good to have some good help on the bench.
All right, well, listen, good luck in today's battle here at Galt High School in the semifinals. We look forward to seeing the Forest Lake Lady Falcons on the floor at Arco come Friday.
Appreciate you guys coming out here and doing this. Thank you for that.
All right, enjoy it. All right, Ken Holt there, head coach of the Forest Lake Christian Lady Falcons, as they get ready, guys, to do battle here on the hardwood at Galt High School, what we refer to as the graveyard of so many Nevada County teams. Nevada County teams traditionally don't fare that well here in Galt, and as you know, Marty, we've seen them all go down here, whether it's Stromey or Gansky or any one of the teams. Tough place to come and play. We'll see what happens tonight. I think we've got a little omen here going that the 3 teams remaining in the playoffs are all Falcons, and we'll see if they can be flying high tonight against the Pride as we present the semifinal Division 5 on your NorCal Game of the Week. Be sure to stay with us. Our next game will be the Forest Lake Christian boys, who are going to be playing immediately after this game. It'll be 2 separate telecasts, so you have to tune in next time to see that game. And then tomorrow we go down to Lodi, to Tokay High School, as the Colfax Falcons take on Christian Brothers in their Division 4 game. And hopefully somebody or all of them get to Arco, and we'll have those games for you as well. Guys, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Gil. And point out that Christian Brothers is a team that beat Bear River.
That's right.
Number 12 seed.
That's right.
Yep. So anyway, we'd like to tell you that this NorCal Game of the Week is being underwritten this afternoon by DK and Stitches. DK and Stitches is the newest embroidery company in the foothills. Whether you are a sports team or a local business, your uniforms and apparel look better with custom embroidering from DK and Stitches. At DK and Stitches, Diane and Ket Holston create custom machine embroidering using state-of-the-art software, and they take your concepts and ideas to a whole new level. So let everyone know who you are with the help of DK in Stitches, where their goal is to always make you look good.
And by A to Z Ace Hardware and A to Z Garden Center. There's always a lot going on at A to Z Ace Hardware. Of course, Dan Wheat and Dan Uner are always there to help you, but now you can shop online at A2ZSupply.com. A to Z has teamed up with Ace Hardware to bring you the best in quality and selection with thousands of products for you. They specialize in PVC fittings for building, PVC pipe structures, and greenhouses, furniture, cold frames, and shelving, and many more. It's all there at A to Z Hardware and A to Z Garden Center.
Francis Cinto and Graziano LLP. Francis Cinto and Graziano has a new location in Auburn to better serve your tax needs. But no matter what location you choose, you can trust that they specialize in tax preparation and making your business grow. That's because they are CPAs and business consultants all rolled into one. And now that tax season is here, it's time to make that appointment and plan for next year. As Francis, Cinto, and Graziano, they have an eye for your future. And by Touchdown Productions, celebrating our 11th season of local sports television. This is Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown bringing you all of this Lady Falcon action today. Thanks for making us the #1 television show in the foothills, now with over 50 broadcasts each week in Auburn on ACTV Channel 20, on Sudden Lake Channel 16, in Lake of the Pines it's Channel 7, and of course in Grass Valley and Nevada City you can watch the game of the week on NCTV Channel 11.
So, Marty, we're ready to kick this off, and it's playoff basketball time, and we're moving into the second level of playoffs here, and I'll tell you, this is when it really gets exciting.
Yeah, this is going to be a good game this afternoon for both of these teams, the boys and the girls, as they know they only have to win one more game, and they're on the road to Arco Arena.
The big show at Arco Arena, which is all what they're all thinking about from the beginning of the season.
And then if they can, by showing up at Arco, you get to play the following week, because the two teams get to go on and meet the other two teams from the other section.
Right.
And so they'll get a chance to try to show their stuff one more time to get back for the state finals. So
we're excited about seeing some really excellent basketball. You certainly know that the girls and the boys are going to leave it all on the court. This is what they work for. I mean, Marty, you think about it. Some of these athletes have been playing since they were 6 and 7 years old, and now they're seniors, and they're seniors going to the very final game in their league play, so it just doesn't get any higher unless they go on to college, and many of them won't. So they're going to leave it all on the floor here tonight, that's for sure.
Yeah, and we're definitely looking forward to this game. The Bradshaw Christian Pride basketball program, coached by Mike Rubble. They won outright their league at 10-0. Overall, they're 25-3, and they're rated #1. So this is going to be a big hurdle here for the Lady Falcons, as they were 9-1 in league and 18-9 overall. And so, do you have any other stats in there that would show which girls we should be looking for here?
You know, to legitimize what you're saying about the struggle that Forest Lake Christian will probably have. Forest Lake has averaged 49.6 points a game, where Bradshaw, the Christian Pride, has averaged 60 points a game, 10 points more. And you can look at the stats. Bradshaw Christian has one predominant scorer in Lauren Bayer, and she's scoring 15 points a game. That is offset by Katie Fletcher on Forest Lake Christian's team, who also averages 15. The rest of the team is excellent support, but it looks like from the stats that Bradshaw Christian has more depth. They have more players coming off the bench that have scoring point per game averages in the 5s and 6 points a game, so it would tell me that they're stronger and deeper.
So all of the girls are being introduced. That was Jessica Gregory, Lauren Byer, Jordy Smith, Fernandi Espinoza, so they have a smaller squad, 11 players.
Only 2 seniors on the team, Marty.
Yeah, Forest Lake with 3 seniors, 3 freshmen. Kelsey Yates being introduced, 5'7" senior. Katie Hoagie. I talked to Kayla Cambora, her mother Gail, in the stands to get the pronunciation of the girls. We haven't seen them this year. There's Katie Fletcher, and I want to thank Gail for giving me the correct pronunciation. Now all I got to do is take her words and not mess it up.
Our officials for this afternoon's Lady Pride
Yeah, I think that's what I was trying to trying to get across. Once you get to Arco, you get to play in the next week. You can win or lose. You just have to go on the road.
So if they win this game, they're guaranteed 2 more, and that'll be a next higher level. They'll go to the Nork House for sure.
That's correct. The referees for tonight's game, we've got Steve Eakes, Pete Campbell, Robert Bell, and an alternate is Terry Lockett. So now we're about ready to go to the tip-off. And we've got the Colfax fans right behind the Colfax bench. So they're all excited. And we've got a whole lot of Bradshaw Christian Pride fans. So now here's with a tip. That's Steve Eakes. And coming up with the ball will be the Christian Pride. Long pass. Oh, there's a turnover right away as Espinoza threw a high pass over the head of her. Now bringing the ball up the court is Fletcher, and then they throw it out of bounds. So all of a sudden, a little nerves here, Paul.
Yeah, no question about it. Well, can you blame them, Marty? This is the biggest game they've probably ever played in their entire high school career. And they're at a gym they've never seen before.
Neutral site, turn around, put back doesn't go, but then it's going to be off of Katie Fletcher, and that'll be out of bounds. Inbounding will be the Pride.
Lauren Bear holding the ball.
There's a three-pointer going up. Is it going to be an air ball? And out of bounds, and Forest Lake will have it back in. So still no score. 7:26 left to go in this first period. Marty Mortensen and Paul Brown saying thank you for joining us on this playoff action. Now trying to take it in. There's a feed down low, and nice touch.
Really well done.
That was Katie Hoagie.
Fed in there perfectly by Katie Hoagie, the junior. Great little lob pass.
Now Forest Lake comes out on a strong defense. Now driving it in, but may have traveled, and she does.
Lauren Bear is the Pride's best scorer. She's averaging just at 15 points a game, like I mentioned earlier, but so far they've had 3 possessions, and 3 times they've tried to go inside to her.
There's another ball inside in the paint, but it doesn't go. Long pass down court to Gregory. Gregory now being double teamed, reached in and throws it away, and recovering the ball is Forest Lake, and they'll bring it up the court. And another ball overthrown. So a little sloppy play here to start this game, Paul.
The girls need to settle down, obviously, Marty. Both teams are nervous, and you can see that they're just not into the flow of the game. It's also difficult looking at a brand new basket.
I know, that they haven't seen all year. And that's going to, and she's fouled, and she'll go to the line. Jordy Smith make it a possible 3-point play.
Wow, the Pride fans are here, aren't they? They're behind us, and there's a whole bunch of them that have come here for the game. Here's a replay, and watch, nice little hook shot. Pretty confident with that shot. It doesn't make it, but under the basket, number 24, Jordy Smith.
Smith made the free throw, and now they've got a full court press, and they get it on over in the corner, but they can't take a shot. Oh, it's going to be intercepted. Another errant pass. Now there's a 2-pointer going up, another air ball. Long pass down court, it's going to be intercepted again. You don't want to be doing that with a number 1 seed. That doesn't go, and Forest Lake with the quick down court, and they throw it out of bounds again. That's 4 turnovers in the last 4 times they've had the ball.
Well, they're trying to run a fast break. They're releasing the guard, and in this case it's number 33, Kelsey Ingrich, and Kelsey just isn't getting it down. There's their score, number 12, Lauren Bear.
Now they got a full court press on, and it was tipped out of bounds. It'll be Forest Lake ball. Timeout's going to be called here by Coach Holt as he wants to have a talk with his girl. 5-2 your score. Kind of a lot of sloppy play going on here.
It's so true. You know, it's not that both teams didn't have more of a chance to score. They're just not making their little shots and they're turning the ball over. I think they'll settle down here shortly. The coaches now you can see both coaches have their hands out. They're saying, settle down. You know, we got a long game here. There are the fans.
Some of the Pride.
This is a very cool gym, Marty. It's an old-style gym with great big, long, deep bleachers, and he's got a red floor. Very impressive.
But I think that everybody has trouble. You know, if you've seen a couple air balls already, it's that new basket that they're not used to. There's an inside and
another miss under the basket.
And tipped out of bounds by Smith. Inbounding will be Hoagie. Gets in the corner for three. She sets up, has a nice look and gets it. A three-pointer for Katie Hoagie. She's got all of the points. Turnaround jumper doesn't go, but they still get the ball back and they put it back in. That was Smith. They're being, the Lady Falcons are being beat underneath. Another three-pointer. Wow.
Nice away. What a
Katie Fletcher with a three.
Unbelievable from way downtown. She didn't think about it a second. She got that ball squared up and pounded that one through.
That was nothing but net. Nice shot in there by Katie Fletcher.
And so here's a replay of it, Marty. Watch. She gets that ball, doesn't think twice about it. Squares it up. Nice form. Big high arcing shot and bang right through the nylon.
So Forest Lake now gets on top with those two three-pointers. 8-7. So back and forth we go.
I think we're in for a real treat here, Marty. These teams look like they're really well matched up.
So now the Pride on attack. Inside down low, and I don't know what that call was. Oh, it was a foul on Espinoza, I think. No, it was not. It was number 12, Byer.
Her press.
Looked like they kicked off her leg, but long pass down court, but intercepted. Bringing it up, almost stolen away, and she puts it up. Doesn't go. And now is Espinoza, gets it down low. In the game for the first time is Fredericks. Now Campora. Caleb will bring it up. Passes out, looking for a two, hits the line, it doesn't go in.
No one on the basket to rebound.
That was Yates. Now driving baseline, puts it up, doesn't go. Rebounded by Campora. She'll bring the ball up the court. Now inside. Oh, nice pass, but doesn't go. See, I think they're not used to that
could be, Marty.
Marty.
They're sure missing all those little short ones, aren't they? That's the fourth little short basket underneath the basket that they should have made.
Yeah, that was, I think they're having trouble.
Those will start dropping, though, as the game comes on. If they're going to get shots now that easy.
Gets it back. Good. Oh, there's a foul on Byer. That's their key player, and she's got two fouls on her already in this first period.
Yeah, there's a look of frustration on her face.
Now going to the line to shoot two is Katie Hoagie. First one is up and off the iron, no good. And one thing, too, I'm going to point out that the gym at Forest Lake Christian is smaller than the floor is smaller. And with a different background. And there she makes it, the second one. That's her 6th point of the game.
Yeah, this is a full NBA court. There's no half court.
Almost stolen away. And there is a shot going up, doesn't go. And it's going to be out of bounds, and it'll be Forest Lake ball. Good hustle in there by Katie Hoagie.
Jordy Smith for the Pride is doing a really good job under the basket. She just missed that short shot, but she seems to be the dominant large player, big player right now for either team.
There's Campora, puts it up. Nice. No, that was Katie Fletcher. Got dyslexia, got the numbers turned around. So Katie gets her 5th point. Now, Pride's going to go for 3. Up, off the iron, doesn't go. Rebounded in there by Fletcher. Fletcher will bring it up. And they're going to be a backcourt violation. Went off of her foot. Another turnover. We've got 2:30 left to go in this first period. Fredericks dishes it off to Gregory. Inside, and it. Did she lose it?
She did.
Yeah, she did. Tried to save it. Fletcher brings it up. Oh, now stolen away, and it's going to be out of bounds. It'll be Forest Lake ball.
Good play by Stephanie Fredericks coming from behind, slapping the ball away. Darn near was able to hustle it up.
Now that's out of bounds by Fredericks again. Now coming into the ball game for the Lady Falcons, number 20, but we got a. There's a shot for 3 off the iron, doesn't go, and it's saved in there by Ingbert. There's another 3 going up and off the iron, doesn't go. Gonna have to talk to Gail Campora, as she didn't tell me about number 20. So I'll have to check with that at halftime. All right, now they'll on the attack again. There's a 2-pointer going up. It's off the iron, doesn't go. Rebounded by Berg.
The inside is open for Forest Lake Christian. They're firing from the outside, but their block players are open for passes. We'll see if they take advantage of that.
Now the Pride not working the ball inside, but now they get the rebound. That doesn't go. Get it again. That doesn't go. And now coming up with it is Campora. Long pass down court, and saving that is Ingbrecht. And she was fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Here's a replay of that long pass, I believe. Well, here's Ingbrecht going down the lane. Little right-handed shot off the front rim. Doesn't quite make it, but she'll go to the line here.
And that one doesn't go.
Ingbrecht is a junior.
She gets that one. Good defense by the Lady Falcons as the Pride unable to get inside. Now they do. And there's a shot too hard off the backboard. Bringing the ball up the court is Campora. Trying to get a screen, can't do it, getting double teamed, but reaching in on that is a foul by Fredericks. That is the 4th foul, team foul, with 32 seconds left to go in this first period.
Fredericks is a handful. She's a very good defensive player. She plays very tight on her man and creates a lot of turnovers.
So Fletcher now trying to bring it up. Now all the way across court, stolen away. Could go coast to coast. And she's going to get fouled as she tried to put that up. Lindsay Ingbrecht
dogging her all the way down the court.
Yeah.
The Falcons haven't had too many substitutions so far.
First one's in and out. Fernandi Espinoza. at the line. There's a good shot of the coaching staff for the Pride. And that one's in and out, rebounded by Campora. She'll bring it up the court. 16 seconds, they can go for the last shot. Now she tries to go baseline, puts it up, and then she scores!
Wow,
nice
what a
play.
great move.
Great drive in there by Kayla Campora. Now there's a shot going in, right at the buzzer.
And the lane just opened wide up for her. Going coast to coast.
That was Jessica. They'd like to have that one back because they
earned such a great basket down on their end with that drive by Campora. Right. And they basically just kind of gave up as thinking that the horn was going to sound.
But no, she got it in right before the buzzer went off. So here at the end of the first period, the Forest Lake girls on top by a score of 14-9. And there's the...
And what's significant about this, Marty, is that the Bradshaw Christian Pride is averaging 60 points a game. So if Forest Lake can keep them on the lower score, 9 points, this is a real win for them.
Sure, certainly is. There's a good shot of the Forest Lake crowd all the way down here from Lake of the Pines. And I still think we passed the Forest Lake boys in the bus coming down here. We'll have to see what bus shows up in the parking lot.
No, I believe I did see that bus out there. And they were keeping the boys on. I sure did.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we were driving down 49 and we passed the nice air-conditioned bus that they got for the boys. I wonder if the girls got the same treatment.
It's about an hour and a half from Auburn, from Lake of the Pines, so it is a neutral court like we mentioned.
There's a three going up, and it's off the iron, doesn't go. Rebounded by Burke. She'll bring it up, looking to pass it. She does, and nice defensive play by Campora. She knocked that down, saved a good two-point basket. There's a shot going up off the iron, and it's all over the top. Doesn't go. Inbound by the Lady Falcons. Campora brings the ball up. So now, stolen away, bad pass. They got 2-on-1, and that's an easy bucket there for Smith.
Good idea by Katie Campora, bad pass. They were looking for the back door there, and her player just didn't break to the basket.
So now they'll almost stolen away, and they're going to call a foul for a reach-in by Jessica Gregory. That's a 15 foul. Now Yates will get it back over to Campora.
Both teams are starting to settle down, Marty. You can see that they're setting up their offense.
Oh, nice move inside. There's a shot from about 15 feet, doesn't go. With the rebound is Lauren Bayer, or Bayer, I should say, like the aspirin. There's a shot going up off the iron, doesn't go. Rebounded by Hoagie. Oh, nice drive baseline, puts it up. Excellent pass and play in there with a good follow-up at the baseline is Ingrid. And she gets her fourth point.
Ingrid missed a couple of those short ones early in the game, and she's starting to settle down now.
There's a three, good look, doesn't go. Rebound to Lindsay Ingbrick, and back out to Campora. She'll bring it up the court. Now she'll turn around, and they're going to call her for a travel.
No place to go in the lane. Ended up making a little scoop shot, but shuffled her feet.
16-11, double team. Long pass down court to Berg. Gets it out. Thought about a three, but runs it into and it goes in and out. Heartbreak, but she gets her own rebound. But then coming up with the ball, and then it's going to be a foul called on Kayla Campora. That was tough. She had that right in her hands, too.
Even tougher was the spin out. That looked like one of your putts.
I sure did.
That ball was down in the basket, and then it spun back up and out of there.
I had one of those today. Oh, nice steal. Broke that up. Now bringing the ball up, taking all the way into the paint, but she's fouled. Oh, no, they're going to...
Oh, an offensive foul.
Offensive foul. Looked like Jessica Gregory had position. So now, over in the corner, looking at a 2. It doesn't go. Rebounded by Campora. Another pass stolen away. And they might lose it out of bounds, and it's going to be the Pride ball. Well, we've seen some errant passes here this afternoon.
We have, and you know, the real story is that the Pride haven't been able to find that basket from the outside. Everything they've gotten so far is underneath. They haven't found their range at all.
And that one doesn't go, with another rebound in there by Kayla Campora. Now she gets it on over to Yates. Back to Campora. Inside, wide open, and too hard off the iron. Oh my goodness, that was an easy 2.
All by herself again.
Yep. Nice play in there offensively for the Lady Falcons, and now they stolen away by Yates. Did they get the ball over to Campora? 4:24 left. We haven't had any score here in this, except for just
maybe
a couple of points. 2 points,
yeah.
Here in this. Oh, nice inside move, but too hard off the glass. Oh my goodness. That was Kate Hoagie.
And a block there, great block.
Now they got 4-on-1. They got to come away with something here, and it's stolen away. Good play in there by Jessica Gregory. They had 4-on-1.
Ingrid needed to pass that ball off. She decided to go to the basket, and it was slapped away by Gregory. The coach is consoling her as he goes off. She played well. She missed a couple of short ones, but
now they get it to Campora. No, nice. Look at that nice move in there. Very quick hands by Lauren Bayer.
Lauren Bayer, statistic-wise, is the shot block leader of this team.
Now there's a three-pointer going up, and it's off the glass, into the net for 3 for Kayla Campora, her 5th point of the game. Big three-pointer right there.
Forest Lake Christian up by 8 points, 3 minutes to play in this second quarter.
And now they're going to take it baseline, and it's going to, a good save by Fredericks. Get it out for 3. There's a shot going up, off the iron, doesn't go. Once again, Campora
she's a rebounding machine there.
It certainly is. She's taking every one of those rebounds. Now a timeout is going to be called. Nope. Yeah, there they are.
Campora is far and away the leader on the team at Christian for the Falcons. They depend on her to handle the ball as well as do the rebounding and the scoring. Here's a replay now. We're going to see it underneath, and I believe this is where...
Look at that. She came right across and hit that ball.
Yep, good block.
That was an easy 2 points right there.
Let me dig up the stat here. I believe I saw that she was averaging about 4 or 5 blocks per game.
They have block shots. She's got a total of 42 for the season. That's not bad.
Not bad at all.
28 games, 42 block shots.
Well, she's got a couple already tonight.
Yep. That saves a lot of points when you can do that. She's quick, very quick out there. Lauren Bayer. Now they get it in to Campora. Katie Fletcher now. Out at almost at half court. Gets it in the corner. Trying to do something with it. There's a shot. In and out. Heartbreak, but rebounded in there by
Number 30 for
That's Pomeroy.
Morgan Pomeroy.
2:50 left to go in this first half. It's moving right along, 19-18. Oh, stolen away again and then almost saved, but knocked out of bounds is Morgan Pomeroy.
Pomeroy in the game for Imbreck, just getting her sea legs. Touched the ball the first time and traveled, but she's a good defensive player.
Nice feed inside, too hard again. She gets the rebound. Pomeroy does, and gets it back out to Fletcher. She tries to take it in, can't do it. Good defense in there, almost stolen away by Gregory. Now they get it out to Yates. There's a three-pointer going up. It's ball's tipped. They've got 3-on-1. She puts it up and it goes in. Nice play in there. Is a fast break by Jessica Gregory on the good pass. She takes it in. 19-13, and I think she was trying to dish that ball off, but was fouled.
They're going to give her 2.
That'll be the 16th foul.
You know, Ken Holt in his interview with Gil Dominguez before the game mentioned that the Pride get a lot of their points from the fast break, and that one of his goals was to shut that fast break down. And he's done a good job of that so far.
First one is good. And that one bounces off and goes in for her 7th point of the half so far.
Back to an 8-point lead for the Falcons.
There's a three-pointer going up, and and there's going to be a jump ball called. It'll be possession Pride. Good hustle.
Here's your line score. And you know, Marty, like I said earlier, they're holding this very, very productive Pride team to 13 points total overall for almost a half, and that's significant.
Inside Bayer, can't go. She's fouled, though. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. I believe Kate Hoagie was the one that caused that foul.
But
21. They gave it to Yates.
I don't think Bradshaw Christian has made a shot outside of 5 or 6 feet. Everything's been underneath.
Yeah.
And they haven't been able to find the basket
from outside at all.
And from the line.
21-13. At the line is Bayer. She doesn't get that one, but they get the rebound. Puts it up. That doesn't go. Rebounded in there again. That goes by Jordy Smith. That's her 9th point of the game. She's got 9 of the 15 points scored so far. And now trying to work the ball inside is Fletcher. And there's an underhand toss. No foul called. Bringing the ball up to court is Espinoza. There's a three-pointer. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Hoagie. And Forest Lake on the attack. There's a... Oh, that ball is knocked down. Now they're wide open. Errant pass. Couldn't do anything with it. That was Espinoza. Now they get it across court to Berg. She takes it in the paint, puts it up, fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
So a quick 2-point basket, and now another opportunity here for the Pride. 21-15, Forest Lake. Pride can narrow the gap before half.
There's a good shot of Megan. That ball doesn't go. That's got to be the different in perspective on that backboard. Because these girls this late in the season more than likely should not be missing these shots from 15 feet. And in and out, doesn't go, but they get the rebound and put back, and it drops in there.
As good as making 2.
That's Smith. She out fought for that missed shot.
And Jordy Smith is doing the job for the Bradshaw Christian Pride, getting the majority of their points.
So now they've got 34 seconds left to go. Pass underneath. Nice pass from Campora, and that was to
Ingbrick.
Now a foul called. That'll be the 7th foul, team foul on the Lady Falcons. They were 5-2. And the Lady Falcons only had 2 fouls, but now they've gone ahead. 5 against 2, or 5 against 1 in the foul department. That one's up. Nice touch in there by Fredericks. Now they're narrowed the gap to 5 points, can cut it to 4 right here, and it doesn't go, but rebounded in there by Kayla Campora. They've got 16 seconds to get the ball down the court to increase this lead back up to 7 if they can. Tries to take it in, she can't do it. 6 seconds, you're going to have to get the shot off, and now they're going to have to hurry. She throws it up at the buzzer, it doesn't go. That was not well executed on getting that ball down the court. Spent too much time getting it down to get in position.
Well, Campora would have been better off to try to get her shot off herself before she passed the ball. But you can credit that to a good Pride defense, denying her that easy 3-point shot at the top of the key.
So we're at halftime. The Forest Lake Lady Falcons come up with 23 points in that second half, as the second half comes to a close against the Bradshaw Christian Pride, 18. So there's your score at halftime, 23-18 in favor of Forest Lake, and that was a pretty close second period.
Well, the real story here is the fact that the Bradshaw Christian Pride can't seem to find the basket from the outside, and I'm talking about virtually 0. They haven't made any 3-point shots at all. Everything has come on second chance or under the basket shots. That's why we have Jordy Smith getting so many, she being the forward on the team. I might mention also that Jordy Smith is a freshman, so on top of being the top scorer, she's going to be leading this team for a number of years.
I would like to tell you that this NorCal Game of the Week, while we're here at halftime, is being underwritten by Hanson Brothers Enterprises. Hanson Brothers Construction is a general contractor who has been serving the community since 1953. They are experts in driveway and road building, along with paving, earthwork, finish grading, ditching, and culverts for storm control, placement of underground utilities, water and storm drain systems, septic and sewer systems, and common utility and foot trenches. It's all waiting for you at Hanson Brothers Construction, proud to be a part of the Hanson Brothers Enterprises, where no job is too small.
And by Soft Answers, owner Dallas Wilhelm specializes in software management, design, and consulting. That's why everybody says Dallas is the best friend your computer system ever had. And Soft Answers is proud to be, once again, a supporter of NU sports and all the enjoyment and pride the Miners bring to our community. Dallas salutes the commitment of all NU players, their coaches, and their families, and is proud to donate his time once again as the NU Miner freshman basketball coach.
And by Hills Flat Lumber Company. Have you been to the new Hills Flat Lumber Company in Grass Valley? The Pardini family has created a beautiful new state-of-the-art facility in Grass Valley on Railroad Avenue and just behind the original Hills Flat Lumber to serve you even better. The retail area holds over 30,000 square feet of products that you need and is environmentally sensitive with a radiant floor and geothermal heating and cooling. So now there are 2 great facilities to serve you, Hills Flat in Colfax and the newest Hills Flat on Railroad Avenue in Grass Valley. It's Hills Flat Lumber Company.
And by Auburn Self-Storage, sometimes you just need more room. And that's where Auburn Self-Storage is ready to help you, as they've helped the community for the past 10 years. The Auburn Self-Storage is a 6.5-acre facility with 750 units to provide every type of storage that you may need. This gated facility also has a 24-hour video surveillance and individual door alarms. So why look outside the town when the Auburn Self-Storage is right down the street? That's the Auburn Self-Storage, proud supporter of Hillman Sports.
And by Touchdown Productions, celebrating our 11th season of local sports television. This is Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown, bringing you all the basketball action today. And be sure to stay with us after the game when we announce the Touchdown Production Player of the Game, presented by Combi Trophy and Awards. Once again, Paul and I will select the most deserving player of the evening and talk immediately with her after the game. So stay tuned for the Touchdown Production Player of the Game, all presented by Combi Trophy and Awards.
So here's the playoff grid, Marty. Let's take a look real quick. Oh, I love that shot.
That's the old tuba player.
The old tuba player shot. I love that. Okay, this is the Sac-Joaquin Section Girls Division 5. And as you can see, here's the Forest Lake Christian playing the Bradshaw Christian. And we also have Freedom Christian playing Wilton Christian. And that will be on Tuesday as well today at 7:30. We also have the San Joaquin Section Boys Division 4 basketball. I'm looking forward to this one. This will be tomorrow, Wednesday, February 27th. Colfax will play at Tokay, and they'll play Christian Brothers, and that will be a burner. We're looking forward to that. That will be on the game of the week. And then we also have number 3 playing number 2. That's Encina playing Modesto Christian, and that will also be tomorrow.
And the Sac-Joaquin Section Boys Division 5, Sierra Christian will immediately follow this game against the number 4 seed, Forest Lake Christian. And the winner will go to Arco Arena on Friday night. And then also the number 3, Big Valley Christian, taking on Brookside Christian, seeded 3 and 2 respectively. Look at this. They got, I was noticing that this morning, good seeding by the people that CIF who selected it. Look at the power rankings. Look at 1, 2, 3, and 4 all in the match.
Someone's doing something right. They obviously are ranking these correctly.
Somebody knows something, don't they?
Yeah. Well, the records pretty much tell the story, and as we've said before in this game, analyzing what we've seen so far, shooting is really what has kept the Forest Lake Christian girls in this game and kept the Bradshaw Christian Pride out of it. We've had, I believe we had 3 3-pointers by Forest Lake, and those came at a very... Four 3-pointers, and those have really kept them in this game and came at a very, very excellent time for them.
All right, we'd like to tell you that this NorCal Game of the Week is being underwritten this afternoon by DK in Stitches. Everyone needs embroidering, so Diane and Kent Holston want to introduce you to DK in Stitches, the newest embroidery company in the foothills. At DK in Stitches, Diane will help you from a concept to a finished product. She uses state-of-the-art machines along with some great software as they offer a wide range of brand name apparel and soft goods like towels, bags, and other promotional products. So let everyone know who you play with, and you can do it at DK in Stitches, where their goal is to always make you look good.
And by our friends at A to Z Ace Hardware. A to Z Ace Hardware and A to Z Garden Center. They know that spring will soon be here, and at A to Z, they are ready to help you have the best yard in the neighborhood. Of course, they carry fertilizer, seed, garden tools, and all that, but they'll also help you design your outdoor living area as well. Dan Wheat specializes in irrigation design, and he is a master gardener. Christian Smith will help you decide which plants will grow best in Nevada County's red dirt. So that service is all free. Let April Reese show you why A to Z Garden Center should be your first stop on the way to a beautiful yard.
Francis Cinto and Graziano LLP. At Francis Cinto and Graziano, they specialize in making your business grow. They are certified public accountants and business consultants all rolled into one. And now that tax season is here, it's time to make an appointment at either location in Auburn or Grass Valley. It's taxes made easy and business plans that hit their mark at Francis Cinto and Graziano, where they have an eye for your future. And by Touchdown Productions, celebrating 11 years and bringing you only the best in local sports television. Thank you for tuning in this week, and be sure to stay with us after the game as we select the Touchdown Production Player of the Game presented by Combi Trophy and Awards. Paul and I will pick the most deserving Lady Falcon in today's contest and have her on the telecast immediately after the game. So be sure to stick around for the Touchdown Production Player of the Game presented by Combi Trophy and Awards on your NorCal Game of the Week.
And I'll tell you, Marty, on that subject, so far I'd have to say Kayla Campara would be the my selection for the player of the game for the first half, certainly. She has led this team, handled the ball, gotten rebounds, gotten some points. We'll have to see how she plays through the second half. Forest Lake will have possession and will inbound.
It was right before the start of the game. It's Molly Husfeld. She has a different jersey on than what was on the roster list. Well, we got that squared away, and now moving from our left to our right, and there's a miscue, and I was going to call a travel. She took about 3 extra steps along the way, huh?
So both teams start the way they started the first half with
exactly.
Turnovers on both ends. Both teams look like a much more confident on the floor right now.
And they throw that one out of bounds, so there's 2 quick turnovers for Forest Lake. Yates couldn't handle that pass. Now they come back into defense as bringing the ball up the court, and no one's looking, but they got it, recovered it inside to 24, puts it up left hand, it doesn't go. She gets her own rebound, and then she throws it underneath the basket again, and then recovered in there by Campora.
Marty Smith.
I think that's a problem for them. You see how they're missing that underneath the basket like that?
They seem to be completely disoriented as far as where that basket is.
There's a 3-pointer going up, and it's going to be an air ball by Kayla Campora. I think it's a depth perception issue. And we've noticed that when all the teams that have come down here to play that we've followed. Same problem. They'll dial it in here pretty soon. Now there's timeout called by head coach Mike Rubble.
And Mike Rubble is taking exception with his team. They're not setting up the plays. Here's the misses underneath the basket by Jordy Smith. Poor thing, we're going to have to highlight this, and she's going to have to see the footage afterwards. She's got 1 miss. Then she rallies the ball up, gets too far under the basket, does back up and hits underneath the basket again. There's 2. And then virtually the same shot again, 3. So maybe you're right, Marty. Maybe it's a matter of depth perception or something's going on.
So now they'll inbound. With the ball is Fredericks. Now she gets it back out to center court. She's got it again, puts it inside to Bayer. She's fouled. Bayer, I should say. To go to the line and make it a 3-point play.
Boy, there's a timely basket. They really needed that one.
Yes, they did. Cut it within 2 points. They were trailing as high as 8 points earlier in the game, but now they've worked it back. Well, it could be just 2, and she gets in and out, doesn't go. Rebound by Campora for umpteenth time, and she's ball hawk underneath that basket. Now let's see if she takes a drive into the paint, puts it up, and she traveled.
Oh, I didn't see the travel.
I didn't either. But
I saw an excellent drive by Campora is what I saw. She missed the basket, but must have taken too many steps before she got there.
That was referee Pete Campbell. Nice getting it down low, and now that doesn't go. They get it again, but it might be a jump ball now. Good hustle in there by Campora. Did you see that, Paul? Forest Lake had 4 girls under that basket and could not get 2 rebounds.
And couldn't get the rebounds, yep. That's a fact.
That'll hurt. There's a three-pointer going up, and it's off and over.
So still unable to find the basket from the outside is the Bradshaw Christian Pride, and it is taking its toll. They're leaving Forest Lake in this game. I don't think anybody would have called the Forest Lake being this ahead at this point.
Three-point lead. And it's stolen away, tipped off over there by Smith. Going to go coast to coast. It doesn't go. She gets her own rebound, puts it up again, doesn't go, and now she's fouled. Once again, Forest Lake had three players underneath that basket, and Jordy Smith just outboxed them in that.
Keeps out hustling them. She's also taller than most of them.
Yep.
The coach is giving her some good advice from the sideline, saying just slow down, take your time, make those shots underneath.
Now there's nice save in there. That doesn't go. And then coming up with the ball is Fredericks, puts it in. My goodness.
Finding somebody that can make that basket from underneath. Fredericks making a move underneath the basket, darting in there to get the rebound.
So now, this is now a one-point game. And there's a foul called on Megan Berg. The second foul in this start of this third period. No, that was Gregory. Berg now comes in to take her place. The inbounding will be Yates. So now goes all the way into the paint, puts it up, it doesn't go, rebounded by Smith. There's Espinoza. Oh, nice defensive work. They still get it back. There's and it goes. That is Stephanie Fredericks. And now
two quick baskets. Taking the lead.
They fought back, and now they've gone ahead for the first time in the ballgame. Second time in the ballgame.
Stephanie Fredericks has come through and gotten two critical baskets underneath the backboard, darting in there and blocking out. And I believe, Marty, this is the first time that they've led the game.
No, second time. All right, here's
a replay.
Here's a replay on that.
And you'll see Fredericks as she
almost stolen away.
Goes to the basket with a clear lane and makes it a little over the topper.
And he gets it now. That makes the score 24-23 in favor of
the Pride. You know, Ken Holt took a very wise timeout there, Marty. He saw that his team was starting to lose a little bit of control, and the momentum definitely shifted back over to the Pride. He really needs a basket right here to calm the girls down and to retake the lead.
The Bradshaw Christian Pride fans have come alive. 7 straight points.
No points for Forest Lake so far in the third quarter.
Stolen away on a bad errant pass. Now inside low and gets it wide open. Boy, whatever happened at halftime, they've come out with 9 straight points. There's a three-pointer going up. It's off the iron, and it's going to be saved in there by Berg.
And the Pride smell blood. They're up by 3, and they're looking for more.
Long pass down low again. She's fouled. Count it. That's her 10th point of the game. She's got a chance to make it 11.
Well, she averages 15 a game, and when you're left by yourself under the basket like that for an easy pass, you're going to get a lot of them.
Helen Jordan, the freshman, comes into the game. And that is no good. And coming up with the ball is Yates. Now they work it around, trying to get it inside. Can't do it, and it's going to be out of bounds. Good heads-up play by Molly Hoosfeld.
Hoosfeld batting it back in and off the leg of the defender.
Oh, there's a block stolen away by Bayer. Cross-court pass to 24, puts it up. My, oh my.
And that is good basketball. That's the way the Pride likes to score. Moving the ball down the court quickly, a couple of dribbles and a couple of passes, and in the basket.
Well, Forest Lake needs to get a basket here close. And now bad pass again, almost stolen away. Now they go down low, and she traveled though. No basket.
One too many steps.
Yep. That was a nice pass.
And look at the way they set it up. They had the ball in the middle. They had somebody on each wing. Real disciplined. Very good, precise, fast break basketball.
So Ingbrick. Now they get it over to Jordan, and she's going to travel. I was going to say, Pomeroy comes back in. 30-23, all Bradshaw Christian this period.
That's an understatement. They haven't scored yet.
No, and there's going to be another one right there. No, it doesn't go. She gets her own rebound, puts it up, fouled, count it. She'll go to the line to make it a three-point play as Jordy Smith is putting on an exhibition here. Well, that's her 15th point.
I'm trying to think to myself, Marty, what's the difference from the first half to the second half of this Forest Lake team? And look at that. I mean, it's 15-0, and now it's 16. They haven't scored from the outside or the inside. And they've got a number of their starters on the bench. Coach taking the time to rest them, but now down by 10 points.
Well, this is a must-make basket here for the Lady Falcons. Inside, turn around, and that ball doesn't go. But they get it back, and now the ball gets batted out of bounds as Ingbrick will go to the line to shoot two. Looks like it must have hit her with her body because it looked like she got all ball when she went up.
Well, they've got Katie Fletcher sitting on the bench, who's got a number of their points. Looks like she's got 7 points. They've got Kayla Tempora on the bench, and they've got Kate Hoagie on the bench. So those have been their predominant scorers in the first half, and they're all sitting.
She gets both of them. That's her 8th point of the game. Now inside, pass to Bayer, almost stolen away. There's a three, looking at it, and she gets it. That is Espinoza. That's her first points of the game, when she gets a three-pointer.
And she's loving life. You see her look over at the crowd. Mom or Dad was there. She looked at like, finally, I made one.
Yep. Now taking it in is Fletcher. And she's fouled.
And they're going to give her a couple.
So she'll go to the line to shoot two. First one's no good. That one's no good. Bounces around. Bayer gets the rebound. Berg now dishes it off over to Espinoza. There's a thought about a three, didn't take it. Now they got a chance for a three, and it's off the iron, but beating the punch. And now stolen away. Pass down court to Fletcher. She can't do anything with it. She's fouled. Well, that was Ingbrick.
Ingbrick is the player that they release. She'll play out towards the top. She's a guard, and they'll release her every time that they rally up a rebound and look for her down court for that fast break.
Gets the first one.
In club ball, they call that cherry picking. In league play like this, they call that intelligent fast break.
Rebounded by Smith. All of a sudden, the Lady Falcons struggling from the free throw line. Knocked out of bounds by Forest Lake. So over in the corner, down low to Bayer. They save it. Thought about a three, drives into the paint, puts it up, doesn't go. Rebounded by Fletcher. Big possession here. Gets a screen up off the iron, doesn't go, saved it. Another three going up, that doesn't go. Now a long down court pass to Frederick. She stops, slows it up. So pass again to Fredericks. Get it down low to Smith. Back out to Fredericks. And they get a rebound underneath by Pomeroy.
Pomeroy doing a good job underneath, clearing the baskets.
And that's stolen away in there by Smith with a heads-up play. They got... Oh, they had a good lead, and they're not going to be able to... Oh, they do save it. Be a jump ball, looks like.
10 seconds left in the quarter.
And it will be Forest Lake ball. Has Campora been in the ball game in this second half?
They're saving her legs for the fourth quarter.
There's another three going up. That's off the iron. And it's going to be white ball. And that's the end of the period. And what a turnaround. Oh. 26 for Forest Lake and 36.
There's our line score. There's a bit of a lopsided line score. 19-3 for the third quarter. Coach Ken Holt is trying to get his subs in. He's trying to play all these girls. I think that's part of it. And he chose the beginning of the third quarter to get some of his subs in this game, resting the legs of some of his better players, Campora, Yates, Hoagie, Fletcher.
But it may have gotten away.
It very well could have.
Unless they can...
Well, 10 points is certainly not an unsurmountable lead, but they're going to need to make a couple of those three-point shots that they were making earlier in the game.
That's right. But if you use the first period as an example, they scored 14, but they gave up 9. And that won't help you here.
That's not going to cut it now in the fourth.
So now Campora is back in the game.
Looks like all the starters are back in.
There's a pass to Espinoza, gets it back. There's another three going up, and it's off the iron. And no foul called. Campora wanted a foul. Drives it in and puts it up. Whoa, little left hand
runner.
Touch.
Wow, that was impressive.
Certainly was.
Lauren Baer showing her stuff coming across the middle of the lane.
Now there's a three going to go up, and it's off the iron. Doesn't go. Tipped away, but then recovered in there by Espinoza. She'll bring it up the court. And now down low, and it gets it back out to Gregory. Puts a shot up. Air ball doesn't go. Now Campora will bring it up the court. There's a three-pointer there. I guess they're going to say the only way we're going to be able to get back in this game is to start shooting threes. It was tipped.
It was tipped. Campora did get, it was an air ball. I thought it must have gotten tipped. She didn't even come close.
Kayla sold that one very well, but she was right. The ball was tipped. And now they're going to have a 5-second violation for not getting the ball in time. Good defense by the Bradshaw Christian Pride. Now inside low, baseline, all the way around and in. Boy, she is putting on a show right now, isn't she? They held her to about, I think, 6 points in the first half.
Yep. And now we're seeing why. She is their best scorer. They're going into her every time.
Now they get it back out to Fletcher. She puts it up off the iron, doesn't go, but and that was, there it goes.
I like it.
Wow, that was a nice shot in there. A little off balance, but Campora gets that one. That's her 7th point of the game. Cross court. Pass, three-pointer going up, and she gets it. Whoa! All of a sudden, Espinoza, who was held scoreless in the first nice pass, trying to put the ball in, but was fouled, was Katie Fletcher.
Forest Lake trying to do back to the Pride what they've been doing inside, feeding inside to Fletcher, their big man underneath. This not only gives her an opportunity to score, but it also slows the game down a little, and Forest Lake could use a breather. 5:55 left, Marty. It's getting pretty close to hearing the fat lady.
They're going to have to start. There, she's got that one.
Good steal inside by Forest Lake. They're trying to feed Fletcher inside there.
That's what they got to do. Oh, and then they give it right back on a pass by Campora and puts it up. Oh, excellent. Jordy Smith.
And that's Pride basketball. Quick turnovers, converting the basket on the fast break on the other end.
45-30.
I wonder where this Pride team was the first half.
I don't know. Maybe they were still on the bus getting here.
Either that or their minds were, but it sure took them a while to settle in. But they came out at halftime with energy, with better defense, and started making some shots.
They certainly did. And look at the numbers that run up here by Jordy Smith and Lauren Baer.
So we have to start talking about the Forest Lake Christian player of the game. You have any thoughts on that?
Well, I'm like, so far what I've seen, I'm liking Kayla Campora. Even in a 15-point lopsided score right now, she's kind of held them in there with her defensive play.
She's got 7 points total. I believe, would it be Imbrecht who has the most points?
has got the most points.
But Campora's been handling the ball and doing the job on the rebounds.
Now they'll try to work it inside. Take it in. She puts it up and she's fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Well, she's taking it on her own to take it to the hoop.
You know, she seems to be able to get down the lane pretty much whenever she wants. She just hasn't made any of those shots.
No. Well,
she's only a junior, so we'll see her again next year.
First one is good. That's her 8th point of the game. She gets that one.
There's tipped. Let's see if they can convert this basket. They need it.
In and out. Doesn't go, but then getting the rebound, but then Baer with the rebound. Now they get it over to Fredericks. And tipped away, but then right into the arms of Gregory. Long pass cross court to Fredericks. Once again, looking for the 3, been going baseline, stop, puts it up.
Nice little move. That was the first points by Megan Berg.
47-32, 4:38 left and counting. Now there's a good shot. Oh, it doesn't go. As Yates missed that one. There's a... Oh, look at that.
Right back. Now there's nothing but smiles on the faces of the girls in the Bradshaw Christian Pride. Everybody's giving each other high fives. They know they can smell the blood of this being over.
Now they get it over to now inside, puts it up. Nice feed in there by Kayla Campora to Kate Hoagie, I should say.
There's your score, 49-34.
And nothing doing there. She got a chance for a three, doesn't take it. I'm going to run some time off the clock.
Good steal.
All right.
Forest Lake comes up with it.
Long pass down court, standing right there, puts it up. Good pass by Campora as she saw the wide open Hoagie underneath the basket.
Forest Lake chooses not to press, or they don't have one in their arsenal.
All right, that's rebounded by Bayer. She puts it up, gets her own rebound again, and gets it in. Boy, she's a player.
Has she got 20 points tonight? I believe
18,
she does.
18
points.
Started slow, taking it all the way in. The ball got blocked. It's going to be a jump ball. It'll be Forest Lake ball as Campora was trying to take it to the hoop. Coming out is Fredericks. .258. Inbounding the ball will be Kate Hoagie. Gets it back to her. There's a good block. Oh, once again, Lauren Bayer. Right now, Campora inside. Nice pass. Doesn't go. Too hard off the glass by Hoagie. Well, they've missed several of those underneath that basket.
They've missed a boatload of those all game.
Would that be a banana boatload?
It could be. And I'll tell you,
that's 20 points.
The load on the floor is Bayer, who again makes her 20th point. She's virtually unstoppable, Marty.
Gets down low.
She's tough.
In the paint, yeah. And she's only 5'10". All right, I'd like to tell you that this NorCal Game of the Week is being underwritten this afternoon by Hanson Brothers Enterprises. The Hanson family is proud to bring you this Lady Falcon playoff basketball season.
And soft answers. Debbie and Dallas Wilhelm congratulate their son John and all the NU Miners for a fun season of basketball.
Hills Flat Lumber Company, Ed, Sandy, Jeff Kennan, and Jason Pardini, along with Dave Cuddy, are proud to be a part of the NorCal Game of the Week.
In Auburn Self-Storage, Renee and Steve Mead congratulate their daughter, number 12, Madison, and all the Placer Lady Hillmen.
DK and Stitches, Diane and Kent Holston love to support youth activities in the foothill.
A to Z Ace Hardware, A to Z Garden Center, Dan Wheat and Dan Jr., April Reese love their foothill sports.
Francis Cinto and Graziano, LLP, Greg Francis, Dave Cinto, and George Graziano are happy to bring you the Lady Falcons basketball into your homes. All right, here we go. 2:23 left. Now they're on the move now and stolen away by Gregory.
And the Pride pushing the ball as they have been.
Knocked out of bounds, saving 2 points is Campora. As the Pride was driving for an easy two on the fast break.
They'll work the ball, kill a little time on the clock, Marty.
Forest Lake's got some fouls to give. Down low, left hand, doesn't work, gets her own rebound, but then loses it. Long pass down court to Ingbrick, couldn't do anything with it, and then gets knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be Pride ball.
So our clock winds down, minute 39 left. And we are going to select, as we spoke about, Kayla Campora from Forest Lake Christian as our player of the game.
She's still in there hustling there. She just knocked that ball away.
She'll receive a nice plaque with her name on it from Comby Trophy.
Coming in the ball game now for Forest Lake is Noelle Adams. She's a freshman. Going out is Ingbrick. All right, there's the ball down low, but then causing the foul will be Bayer. So Bayer gets her. The gymnasium announcer is calling her Bayer. We were calling her Bayer. It looks like Beyer. I have to go with. It looks like Bayer to me.
Isn't that like the aspirin?
I would think.
Yep.
So there's the first one, doesn't go, and then rebounded in there by Espinoza. She'll get it up to Gregory, and this clock winds down, 1:15 and counting. So the season ends here for Forest Lake, but that ball goes out of bounds.
But what a great season they have.
They played a little coach switch over in the middle of the first part of the season. There
the Forest Lake Christian boys waiting to come out. That game will come directly after this one, and we will see a burner there.
Now taking the ball in and was knocked out of bounds. Heads up play by Jessica Gregory. Coming into the ball game now is Christensen, a senior. Now driving in, putting the ball up, and gets nothing but net. Nice play in there by Kayla Campora. She still continues her hot hand. 48 seconds and counting. She's still bird dogging. Gets in the corner, and there's a shot going up by Heather Larson, but then put back. Who put that back? I didn't see.
Number 33.
Elizabeth Petrie. There's a three-pointer, in and out, heartbreak, but then put back by...
It looks like Noelle Adams put it back in.
Noelle Adams gets her first point of the game, just coming in. 14 seconds. Now they'll work it outside, and she throws the ball away, stolen away. She can put it in before the thing, and she does.
She threw it up in the air.
Yeah, she thought the game was over, but that's okay. She just came into the ball game and a little excited. Making that point on that steal was Katie Fletcher.
And they're all laughing about it over in the huddle as they give each other high fives. This was a good ball game, though, Marty.
The Bradshaw Christian Pride turned it on in the second half. The Lady Falcons got nothing to be ashamed of. They hung in there, had a halftime lead, but then in the second half it was all the Pride, as the Pride came out with some pride and put them away.
There's your line score.
There's your final score, 55-42.
And we are going to award the Comby Player of the Game, like we said, to Kayla Campora. Normally we would have her for an interview, but because of the time restraints we have between games, we will have to
I would like to tell you
that
Touchdown Production is celebrating the decade +1 of local sports television. Marty Mortensen and Paul Brown saying thank you for joining us tonight. And be sure to tune in as we continue our road to the Arco Arena. Our next game right here at Galt High School for the Division 5 semifinals. We'll look for the Forest Lake Christian Falcon boys play the Sierra Christian Bears, and the Falcons are only one win away from a date at Arco Arena. So be sure to tune in, Falcons versus the Bears, as we continue tradition of high school sports television right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. Your executive producer and director for tonight's show was Gilbert M. Dominguez. And titles and replay
by Brandon Duckett.
Your announcers for tonight's game, Paul Brown along with Marty Mortensen.
Camera operators, Gary Feisey, Chris Glass, and Miles Everett. Great job tonight.
Office manager and official photographer, Lynn Dominguez.
Technical engineer, Paul Miskowski.
And remote facilities provided by the Commander 2.
Commander 2 maintenance, Plaza Tire and Auto Service.
And your Game of the Week Trophy Award goes presented by Combi Trophy and Awards.
And Touchdown Sportswear, DK and Stitches. Touchdown Accounting, Francis Cinto and Graziano LLP.
And we'd love to hear from you. Email us at gil@touchdownproductions.com. Give us a call. And for Paul Brown, Gil Dominguez, the entire Touchdown Production Sports team, this is Marty Mortensen saying thank you for joining us and stay tuned for the boys game. All coming up right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. Good night, everybody.
Good night.